Hello, it's me, Johnny, from Green Herb. Yeah, from Green Herb Gaming. I'm not going to talk like Mario. I've tried that many times before, never works. So yeah, I am Johnny from Green Herb Gaming, back with some more Super Mario 64 gameplay. I'm just going to mess around, collect a couple of stars here and there, do a couple of courses there and there, try to find a few red coins there and there. Just having a bit of fun, messing around on Super Mario 64. So, everyone enjoys, my lovely subscribers, my viewers, anyone at all. Hope you all enjoy. Massive shout out, and please subscribe to some of my fantastic subscribers, including Artman. Hello to you too, bye. Pro Chronics Vlogs, L4 Electricity Kid, Epic Kid 23, DLA, Mindpix Gaming, Black Knight the Gamer, Hamino Games, all of my lovely subscribers who I really appreciate. I don't look at you as numbers, I don't see 120, I see subscribers, real people who give me real support. So thank you all for the support, and a shout out to all of you. So I'm going to go back to this course that I was stuck on the last time. I want to get those red coins. Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas to you too. You're a bit early. You're a little bit early there, boy. Christmas is Tuesday. I think you had a nap, and you must have thought you woke up a bit too late there, I think. Am I joking? Christmas is Tuesday, bye. Chad Middleton. Hello to you, Chad Middleton. Ahoy to you as well. Ahoy to you as well. Thank you for checking out my live stream of Super Mario 64. Great to have you. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. I'm gonna get all those red coins now this time. Whoa! Calm yourself down there, Mario. You're a bit slippery. Slippery and slidey there. This thing taking as long as ever. I would actually get an answer. I would get an honest and straight answer from a politician by the time that thing arrives. Jesus. Oof is right. You know that thing that everyone says now? All of a sudden, oof. Well, Mario made it cool before you were even born. I'm going to change the direction. I'm just going to go anywhere and everywhere. There's no correct way to play Super Mario 64. That's what makes it the kind of game that it is. Open world sandbox. Sandbox basically is the correct term. Sandbox, just like an actual sandbox. You go into it, you play, you do what you want really, and that's what sandbox games are all about. I like putting on a Canadian accent just out of nowhere. About. Are you gonna read a book about Super Mario 64? It's a great book. It's all about Mario. But that's my terrible Canadian accent. It's better than my Mario impression, isn't it? I don't think if I had asked my 9-10-year-old self, if I went back in time and said, "Hello, 9-10-year-old Johnny, do you think you'd still be playing this game 20 plus years later?" First of all, I would have said, "Get the fuck out of my house. You're not me." Something called the police. And then after I calmed down a bit, I would have said to myself, I don't think I would be, no. don't think I would have said. I don't think I would have believed it. Like that, I'm still playing this game so many years later. Chad. Just out of a matter of interest. Is your name Anthony? If it's not, take no notice. But I've an inkling that Mr. Chad is not really Chad. Oh, for flip's sake. These coins are really, I don't remember them being that challenging. And I've played this game many times now over the years. No, that's okay. No problem. Sorry. No, it's just that I have a friend who likes to create new YouTube channel names every now and again and join my streams. And Chad is a joke. We joke about that name. No offense. It's a lovely name. It's a lovely name, by the way. Chad, great name. But no, he pretend to be Chad, and he'll join the stream. So I thought it was my friend Anthony. It'd be so funny if he joined the stream right now. So sorry about that confusion, Chad. It's a kind of an inside joke that we have going on. So again, no particular. Wait, I'm gonna drop down here because that's actually where the. Oh Jesus, merciful Christ! It's cool. I understand the joke, the meme of Chad. Is there a meme of? I didn't know there was a meme of Chad. I'll tell you where it started for me. There's this Scottish comedian, fantastic comedian as well. And I just completely forgot his name now. He'd be so happy, wouldn't he? I think it's Kevin something. Kevin something. Kevin. Oh, I don't know. I can't think of his surname. He's a Scottish comedian, and I don't know. He was. Jeez, I'm doing a terrible job explaining him. He was talking about house parties in Scotland compared to house parties in America and the differences. And he just turned around and he was like, "Hi, Chad Hogan." Chad Hogan was the name he used anyway, and it's pretty much where I got it from, really. Like, you know, so. I'd be saying to my buddy, like, pretending to be American, like, so I'd be like, "Hey, Chad," and all that kind of stuff, and that's where that came from. So I don't know, I didn't even know there was a Chad meme, to be honest. So look at that now. After I get those 8 red coins, I could be here until next Christmas by the time I get those red coins, I think. Snowman tried to throw those snowballs. Failed. Oh, but at least the cannon is now open. No one is as good as Billy Connolly. He's good too. I didn't mean to turn it into a battle of Scottish comedians, but you know, Billy Connolly is good too. Battle of the comedians. Should we name the stream to that? I think it's Kevin Saunders or something. I like Craig Ferguson. I miss his talk show. I be honest with you, I've literally no idea who Craig Ferguson is, but I'm not going to disagree with you. Right, so it's just really so I don't know who he is. Jesus, I don't want to risk that now, like. But I think where I need to go is actually up around here somewhere. Fuck it, we'll see what happens. Well, okay, that didn't go very well. I'll try to do a long jump here. Okay. Let me think. I think it's actually here that I need to go to. It is too. That's the missing red coin. But well, look at that penguin. Oh, look at it. The penguin copied me. I think I might have just found an Easter egg. Yeah, the penguin copied me. Did you see that? No. Did you see? He's a Scottish comedian and singer that's well known here in the USA. Oh wait, Craig. If I saw him, I probably would know him. He had a late night talk show for 10 years. Very good. I'd say if I saw him, I would definitely know him. I'm terrible with names. I mean, I can't even remember this the Scottish comedian I was talking about. I can't even remember his name. In fact, I don't even know if his name is Kevin, to be honest. Look at Mario sliding backwards. Oh, there's one more red coin. I feel like I can do it now. I think 6. So I need 2 more. Where the fuck was the other one as well? Wait, I think it's down here actually. No, that's not. Teleports me. I'm not going to use the, oh Jesus Christ, the cannon. That's too dodgy. Ouch. I played the DS version of this game. It wasn't easy either. That's cool, man. You're the second person I know now who played the DS version. It's so fantastic. Because it means that this game was part of a lot of people's childhood, regardless of their generation, which is really, really great. Damn it. Yeah, one of my other subs as well, good buddy of mine, he also played Super Mario 64 on DS as well. Actually, big shout out to him. And if you can do me a favour, if you can check out this guy's YouTube channel and subscribe to him, it's Pro Chronix Vlogs with a Z, but it'll his channel will come up, but it's actually his channel name right now, at least I think it is anyway, right now, is actually Eric Meehan. That's actually the YouTube name that will come up, but it's Pro Chronix Vlogs nonetheless. So if you can subscribe to him, he's the guy that I'm talking about. He also grew up with Super Mario 64 on DS. I obviously played the original on Nintendo 64 many years ago, but the fact that Nintendo re-released it on DS, it introduced this amazing game to a whole new generation, which is actually fantastic, I think. And I swear to God, I have literally no idea where I'm going. I'm just, as the title of the video says, I'm just messing around right now with Mario. Do you have a head cold? No, I have a hand cold, actually. I have a hand cold. Have you had a hand cold? I can't figure out where the other red coin is. I think I'm doing the long jump too early, so I'll wait till last. Oh, Jesus. You sound like... I do have a head cold, yeah. Jesus, man. Fucking hell. Don't fucking arrange my funeral just yet, like. Relax. Jesus. Oh, God. Actually, I think I'm going to use the cannon, and I'm probably going to regret using that cannon now, but sure, look. Fuck it, it's Christmas. Problem is, I don't even know where I'm going. Fuck it, whatever happens, happens. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, I landed right beside the fucking cannon. Well, I'm not going back in there again. Well, good. Are you getting the Super Mario Bros. Deluxe? Probably not. I had it on the Wii U. I actually have it. I still have it on the Wii U, actually. I still have it on the Wii U. It's pretty much the exact same game. It would have been nice if they had given it, if they had given it the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe treatment. You know what I mean? Like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe had new characters, new mode. It just, I mean, it justified going out and buying it again. Is it good or is it too easy? It's wait. Have you played it? Have you played New Super Mario Bros. U? If you haven't, I'd highly recommend it. It comes with everything. It comes with the Luigi DLC and everything. Highly recommend it. It's actually quite hard. It starts off early, or it starts off easy, just like any other game. But no, it can get very challenging, especially the Luigi mode is very challenging. But I had it already on Wii U, and I still have it actually. So no motivation to buy the exact same game twice. A bit like they released a couple of games now from Wii U onto Switch, and they've been exactly the same. Peachette is Peachette. The only thing that's selling Peachette right now is a meme that doesn't even exist. So I don't know if there's a clever marketing ploy by Nintendo or not, but that's the only thing that's actually selling. This Toda is literally a power up that you get that does absolutely shit all. It does nothing. I don't see any selling point whatsoever in it. But if you haven't played the game already, I would highly recommend the game. It's an amazing game. But for me, no, I won't be getting it. Again, it would have been nice if they had added more content to it. Like, for God's sake, would it have really hurt them to make a new world? Just a world dedicated to the Switch version, finally. No, I still have one more to get. If I die now, I think I'll just stop playing gaming. And you wouldn't want that to happen now, would you? You'd have no more Green Herb Gaming. And I swear to God, my nose is running as fast as Mario is right now. Where is that red coin? I need to be careful, because I mean, if I fall off now and die, like, after making that amount of progress, Jesus, I wouldn't even want to think about it. I think I'll teleport here, actually. What the hell? So that's where the red coin is. I didn't even see it. How far is the... Oh, see, the thing about it now is where's the fucking red coin? Or where's the star? Oh, Jesus, man. Does anybody know where the star went? You can let me know there in the comment section, because I literally have no idea. Ah, fuck it anyway. Funny thing is, the idea of Bowsette was officially... Yeah, you're so right, man. That's exactly... I actually found that interesting as well. It was so strange. So I reckon... Do you know what my theory is now, right? I reckon the person who started this Bowsette meme was actually a person involved in that art book, like works for Nintendo or whatever else, and just basically looked at that, and that's where he got it from. Because that's not a coincidence. Like, wait, I thought that was the thing that teleports. So Jesus, what am I doing? Okay, this is actually very annoying though, because I actually have the star. It's just that I need to find where it is now. There's always fucking something, isn't there? That's a very good theory, I believe it. Thank you. Yeah, that's the first thing I thought of. Like, I mean, you can't have that level of a coincidence. Like, you just can't have that level of a coincidence. And I mean, you could almost tell as well that Nintendo were very pissed off about it, because I think they were asked to comment on it, and they literally just turned around and said no comment. So they must have known, like, somebody within their company kind of like were looking at their the art to the book and kind of like leaked it, you know. So I think anyway. Jesus Christ! It took me 90 minutes to find the last red coin. Now I can't find the fucking star. And oh my God, if I fall off now, like. The deluxe version comes with Luigi U. Yep, it comes with Luigi U. Have you played it? Have you played Super Mario, New Super Mario Bros. U? Have you played that already? Because I did. I played it on the Wii U, the original version. Like. I think I know where it is. It's actually where I got that 7th star. That's where I need to go. I didn't own a Wii, only a 3DS. No, I've done the Wii U. The Wii U. This thing here. The controller, I mean. Because I'm doing as bad as a job advertising the Wii U as Nintendo did originally. And my sorry, let's just froze there. I'll go back out there now. But Jesus Christ. Right. Yeah. So, have you played it on the Wii U? No Wii U. Oh, there's a star. Jesus Christ, there's a star. Yeah, I would definitely recommend it. If you haven't played it, 100% recommend it. It's a fantastic game. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's a fantastic game altogether. Jesus, that was so close. Where's the no, not gonna. Will I use the cannon? Will it be a mad thing to use the cannon? Risk it for a biscuit. I don't know where it actually. Nah, fuck that. How do I shit? How do? Whoa! What the fuck? How do I actually get up? There's actually no way to. The last Nintendo console I owned was a GameCube. Damn, that's a long time ago. And you have a Switch now. I suppose this would be the most traditional console that Nintendo made since the GameCube, because the Wii was, its selling point was the fact that selling point was the motion control and the fact that it appealed to non-gamers. The Wii U was just advertised terribly bad. It wanted to be everything. The Switch is the most traditional out of them all. The Switch is Nintendo's dream console when you think about it, because it literally does everything that it wanted to do. I mean, it has the hardcore games for the hardcore fan base. It has casual games like 1-2 Switch and that fitness boxing game that came out there recently as well. So if you stop and think about it, it has it all, really. Mario, if you fall from here now and don't get that star. Well, 22 minutes later, and I got my first star. It wasn't as long as the last time I played this game. I think it took me like 40 minutes, and I still didn't get a star. So I've recovered enough stars. Now you can open. Do you know what? I'll actually just balance it out. I'll actually have a battle with Bowser now. That's what I'll do. Thank you. And you can't play anywhere. Yeah, but the other consoles. Yeah, so it's it really is. Switch really is the perfect console that Nintendo wanted to do for a long time. I think it's what the Wii U meant to be. That's what I think. I think the Switch is what the Wii U was trying to be. It was trying to be a Wii for you. That's what I called it. It was a Wii for you. Like, it wasn't just this casual console that only casual gamers play. It was something that you could play as well. And I think that's what they actually delivered with the Switch. It's you want to walk in. I mean, if you want to play Mortal Kombat 11, you can play Mortal Kombat 11 on Switch. Are you excited for that Sonic movie? I noticed your pop figure. Well, no, he's down here. I'll put him back up. So Mortal Kombat 11 is coming out on Switch next year. Obviously, that's that would satisfy the hardcore adult fan base, the mature violent video game. I mean, you could put that game right beside 1-2 Switch. Do you know what I mean? So that's the great thing about it. Who's that gonna say? Is someone knocking? Yeah. Sorry, someone knocked at the door there. I thought they were looking for me. Mr. VIP and all, like, this is Green Herb Gaming, like, Green Herb Gaming gets a lot of guests, like, Sorry, I'm going to put that vinyl up there in a second. Sorry, I went down a bit too much about, Doom Eternal, man, same here. So, yeah, you can get, I think what's great about Switch is, when it comes to the games side of things, anyway, at least, is, like, not only does Nintendo have, its fantastic first-party lineup of games, We've seen that with Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Odyssey, Pokemon. Damn it, Pokemon. I know with Smash, the fact that you can put those games beside the next Mortal Kombat, the next Doom, so it has the third party support and it has the first party support along with it, and it isn't a gimmick. Like this, to be fair, this was a gimmick. To be fair, that was a gimmick. But Jesus, if I keep pressing that fucking button one more time, it's also an annoying controller, to be honest with you, as you can see. The Switch is not a gimmick. Taking the games you love, like I like Mortal Kombat, I like Animal Crossing. Those two games coming to Switch next year. The fact that I can play those games anywhere, like I did a bit of Christmas shopping today. Okay, once I was finished my Christmas shopping, I popped in the Subway for a tea. Sat down, had my tea, and I played. I actually played Sega Mega Drive Classic Collection. Played that like sitting down in the Subway. Played a bit of Streets of Rage as well on it. Streets of Rage, Sonic 1 I played as well, and Comic Zone. So it's not a gimmick to play your games on the go, you know. And so yeah, it's Nintendo are not relying on a gimmick anymore to sell their console, and you know, let's talk about sales. It's already become the fastest selling console in America. What the hell? I'm not moving any camera right now. That thing is glitching. Hope you got me something nice. No, I got you fuck all. There's always next year though. I'm only joking. How is the Sega collection? Never. Oh God! You were in for a treat. Let me tell you, Chad. You were in for a treat. I actually grew up with Sega Mega Drive. The Sega Master System was actually the first console I owned. Some great games on there. You're talking 50 plus games in the Sega Mega Drive collection. 50 plus games. Sonic, Streets of Rage, Golden Axe, Phantasy Star, Comic Zone, Shinobi, lots of great Sega content on that. And again, the fact that you can on Switch, it's just better because it's everywhere. Like, it's literally everywhere. It's with you at all times. You're going to like your gift. Thank you. You're running the risk of overhyping your gift now. To be honest, you're running the risk of overhyping. Because you're putting a lot of pressure onto yourself now, because you're like, you're gonna love it, you're gonna love it, you're gonna love it, you're gonna love it, you know. So for me, it always is a thought that counts anywhere. So you know, thought is the most important part. This music right here. Every time I hear this music. It always brings back memories. Yeah, it's true. Like I mean, it is a thought that counts, no matter what it is. No matter if you bought me a car right now, it wouldn't be the car that would be the important part for me. It would be the thought. If you bought me a pair of socks tomorrow, it wouldn't be the pair of socks. It would be the thought. And that's the way I look at it. Oh, this music. Again, like if you had asked me like 20 years ago, would I still be listening to this music and, you know, trying to carefully jump across this wooden platform, I would have said probably not, like, you know. I was going to say, where's the star? I was like, did I do something wrong? I didn't realise I was actually all the way over here. But yeah, like, just talk about Switch just for a sec. I could talk about Switch for the whole night. It's an amazing success story. It's an amazing turnaround for Nintendo. I mean, like, Nintendo went from doom and gloom with the Wii U to massive successes with the Switch. I mean, its games have been absolutely amazing. Again, from a first-party standpoint and a third-party standpoint. I mean, straight out from the gate, you had Breath of the Wild. Boom, you know what I mean? New IP in ARMS. Sequel to Splatoon. The best version of Mario Kart. You know, we have, you know, Pokemon, Smash. You know, and those games are alongside Doom and Skyrim and Wolfenstein and a lot of other great third-party support. I mean, some of the biggest games in the world are on Switch right now. Fortnite, Minecraft, FIFA, all on Switch. So I think the greatest thing for me is the fact that you can actually put like the best of Nintendo alongside the best of third parties and say, I actually have that on my Switch. I can actually play this anywhere, anytime. And I think that is why, in my opinion, the Switch is such a successful console. But for me, it's no longer about sales. I don't really care about sales. So we're gonna gonna fight Bowser right about now. Show Bowser how it's done. I should dread this level back in the day. I still do, to be honest with you, but I obviously have a lot more confidence in my gaming abilities now than what I did then. Although I might have been a bit too overconfident back then. That's maybe what the problem was. I just expected if I press a button, you know, Mario will react, and that was the only thing I needed to do. That was pretty much my kind of train of thought. Back then I felt like if I press a button, Mario will jump over here. He'll grab onto that pole. But the older you get, like, and the more you play, you realise there's an angle that you have to kind of aim at and to move at. You can't just press a button and expect Mario to do everything for you. You got to do a little bit of work yourself, don't you? You know, Super Mario 64 was such a defining moment. Like, it was a defining moment, not just for the Mario series, but for, I think, video gaming in general. I mean, you really have to take into consideration how big of a moment this actually was and what it meant for the gaming industry. I mean, you think of a game like, I don't care who laughs at me here now, but you think of a game like Red Dead Redemption 2. Red Dead Redemption 2 literally has its DNA in Super Mario 64, because before Super Mario 64 came along, there was no game out there that allowed you to actually move your character around in a 3D space. Like, fucking hell, cough. Like Mario is doing right now. There was no game like it. So again, if you think of what Red Dead Redemption 2 allows you to do as a player, moving around in real time in a 3D world, it all started with Super Mario 64. Teamwork. I have no idea what you're talking about, but nonetheless, I agree with you. So yeah. The DNA of Super Mario 64 is pretty much in every modern action adventure game. So no matter where you look, you will find Super Mario 64. What the fuck? If I just went backwards with all my well, I went backwards now anyway, that's for sure. I thought I was going backwards there for a second. Get a drink. I'm fucking fine. Alright. I'm fine. But Mario isn't fine right now. Mario is burning to death right now. Oh, for fuck's sake. Is right. Oh fuck. Too soon for Mario there, he jumped too soon. So that's what I mean by, timing and timing as well, like, and just games are not about just pressing buttons. At least good games are anyway. Good games aren't about just pressing buttons. You really have to think about what you're actually doing. Think before you jump, basically. But it isn't just jumping either. It's just other actions, like all the actions you take part in the game, you really have to think about it. A lot of people will be like, think back to my comments now about Red Dead Redemption 2. Like, I'm not as black and white comparing Red Dead Redemption 2 to Super Mario 64. Like you have to, it's not my fault if you have a very like narrow train of thinking for thinking that, like, you know what I mean, like a narrow mind. Like, I'm not saying Super Mario 64 is Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm just saying, as far as moving a character in a 3D space, like I am now, like I want to move Mario. Like, for a lot of gamers under the age of, I would say under the age of 17, what I'm saying right now is going over their heads. Because this is so normal to them. It's so normal. Like, what you mean moving up and down? So, of course, you can do it. That's what gaming is about. Well, it's actually not, because there used to be a time where you couldn't move your character in any direction you wanted. That used to be a time, well before your time, yeah. But it used to be a thing where you could only move your character like this, from left to right. But then 3D gaming came along. I used to like getting the coins. So, Super Mario 64 came along and allowed not only your character to be in 3D, but the world around you. So if you take that context and put it in, think about Red Dead Redemption 2, that's what I'm saying. So games like that, games in where you move a character in a 3D space, in a 3D world, originated from Super Mario 64. Now, you can like that or you can hate that, but it's the truth. You can be a fanboy, all you like. But the truth will remain the truth. I'm gonna try that one more time. So another way a lot of modern gamers, how their mind works, what they think, I've become very good at, I can see people, and I can just see people right now, like, just kind of, I can tell what they're thinking. I can literally tell what they're thinking. Like, God, he's comparing Super Mario 64 to Red Dead Redemption 2. What a weirdo. I just know it. But they're on at the same time, multitasking. So, just want to say again, I'm not comparing Super Mario 64 to Red Dead Redemption 2. Not as black and white as your mind is thinking anyway. Not as straightforward as your mind is thinking right now. I'm just basically saying, as far as the concept of moving a character in a 3D space is concerned, Super Mario 64 was the first game that actually did that. That's a huge thing. Like, that's what I meant by earlier when I said that this game was such a defining moment, not just for the Super Mario series. Yeah, I played Game Boy as a kid. You had to have good lighting to see. Oh man, with the Game Boy, you definitely had to have good lighting. It's amazing. And what's amazing is things like that nowadays. Like, oh my God, you give a Game Boy to a kid nowadays. I mean, they would literally look at you and say, "Are you blind? I mean, you need help. Like, you need to go to Specsavers. Like, you're blind." Like, they will not accept the fact that this is actually how people play games back in the day. They'll probably think they've gone colorblind before they even say that. They'll think they're actually be convinced they've gone colorblind. But yeah, that's how we play games back in the day. So just 2 seconds there. So that's how we play games back in the day. Now, I'm back. Wii gamepad is going dead. So I'm going to try this course one more time, and we'll go from there. I tried playing it as an adult, I couldn't do it. Get back here, I'm back here now, I'm back. You relax and shut the fuck up. I'm only joking. But I could. I mean, I can play I can go back and I can play. I don't have batteries right now, but I have a Game and Watch. It's called a Game and Watch. You're probably aware of it. I have one of them. I will play that, and I could play that for an hour and have fun playing it. Because for me, gaming is not about how a game looks. in terms of its presentation, in terms of its graphics, or anything like that. The game is about gameplay. It's about how the game plays. What is your objective? What do I do? How do I do it? So yeah, we live in a generation now of, oh my god, look at how realistic this character looks. Look at how realistic the world looks. That's not what makes a good game. At all. It helps make the experience of playing the game better, but ultimately it's not what the game is actually about. And I'm getting an incoming call there now, but it'll have to end. Sorry, I had an incoming call there. I'm back. YouTube need to get their act together. Well, I suppose some people would probably prioritise a phone call over a YouTube stream, but there might be a setting for that, actually. There might be a setting for that. Phones me the one time I don't want him to phone me. Never come across people like that. Very annoying. So here we have the Bowser fight. So I'm going to defeat Bowser, very confidently. I'm going to defeat Bowser. So there's no question asked of it. Bowser will be defeated. Pestering me again now, yo Mario. Can't you see that I'm having a merry little time making mischief with my minions? Now return those stairs, my troops in the walls need them. Wahaha. How would I catch you by your fucking ugly rotten tail and throw you into a bomb? How about that instead? Is that better? That deal? Or you can disappear and reappear again, whatever you want to do, man. Yourself. There we go. And shit. There's actually a theory as to what actually says there. He's saying so long a Bowser, but apparently some people think he's saying so long gay Bowser. No, it's just. Let me just say it's a good thing he didn't say that in 2018, because the game would get fucking banned. A bunch of lefty fucking feminist psychopaths would be easily offended and be calling fucking Mario homophobic and oh, it's so offensive. So whatever the fuck he said, just be thankful he didn't say it in 2018. Oh, for fuck's sake, look how close he was. Oh, jeez. Shit. Now, the good thing about when you're fighting Bowser in Super Mario 64, you don't go all the way back to the start of the course, because that would have been very frustrating if they had done that, you know. I hate the politics of it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's gotten completely out of control. It's not about fighting for rights anymore. It's not about equality anymore. It's just gone absolutely insane. Here in Ireland, Chad, here in Ireland, in hospitals, you can no longer call somebody love or boy or girl. You can't refer to a pregnant woman as a woman anymore. It's just crazy kind of shit. You might have heard this. The song "Baby It's Cold Outside" is considering people want that banned. It's just absolutely crazy, mental. And I have a stark prediction for the world in 15 years' time, which I won't go into in this video, but it's not looking good. It's not looking good. As far as the kind of things that people are accepting as normal now is scary. And if it's scary now, imagine what would be considered normal in 15 years' time. You know, I was speaking to a friend of mine earlier, and I was talking very interestingly about like our values, the values we as humanity value, well, they die along with us. Unfortunately, they die along with us, and that's what's happening to the world. People once had values, once had morals, once had laws, once had things that once had faith. Faith. They had their faith, but once you die, that faith, those morals, those values, they die along with you. So a generation will grow up with no values, with no faith, and it's a free for all. It's a free for all, basically. Anything is game, in 15 years' time. I am telling you. Like, I'm not trying to become like a next generation prophet, like, or anything. I understand exactly. That, I'm not just saying that. I'm not just saying that now, Chad, but that is literally exactly what was in my mind. And that is exactly what I've been talking about to people who will listen. I'm not going to talk to the average people about this because it just goes over their head completely, goes in one ear, out the other ear. But that is exactly the prediction, the stark, gruesome prediction that I am making for 15 years' time. And I'm glad that you actually said it yourself. I'm glad that it didn't take me to say it. I'm glad that it's there for the whole world to see right now, Chad. I'm glad the whole world can see your comment there and see that it isn't just me. That it isn't just me who's thinking this. And you're right. And I think fair fucks for you to say that. Fair fucks for you to say that, because that's exactly what's happening. The LGBT, they are trying to make pedos normal. Yeah. It's becoming a normality, and in 15 years' time, it will just be as normal as two gay men getting married, and that's where we're going as a society, as a race. That is where we are going, because, as I said, once once values that we held, that we cherished, that we passed on, they're dying. They're dying along with people. And you have this generation that have no faith, no morals, no values whatsoever. It's just whatever they want, they get. Animalistic. We were going back to animalistic times. There is no order. There is no law. But man, I'm glad now that you actually said that in the live stream, Chad. I'm so glad that you left that comment, because that is literally exactly the prediction I have for 15 years' time. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Well, it's never been as bad as what it is now, man. It's never been as bad as what it is now. It's just getting sinister and sinister and sinister. And I have a sinister theory about furries as well. You might be aware of what furries are. I'm not going to go into detail about it, but furries are people who like to dress up as cute animals and get it on with each other. Now, what's disturbing about that? Well, what if you're a 6-year-old child who happens to like Tails the fox from Sonic, and you've got this adult furry dressed up as Tails, and the child is like, "Oh, that's so cool, you're dressed up as Tails. I like Tails." Well, that adult has complete manipulation over that child from that moment onwards. And I lost a viewer. I wonder, was that viewer somebody who was like, "Oh shit, he knows too much. He knows too much." I know it all, man. Unfortunately. I know exactly where this world is going. Unfortunately. But yeah, it's happening. So yeah, moving away from that side of things, yeah, it's just we just have to have some sort of just fight, basically fight for what we believe in. Just like Mario's fighting right now. You, can it be that I've lost? The power of the stars has failed me this time. Consider this. Let's go back to gaming. Yeah. This is a draw next time. I'll be in perfect condition. Now, if you want to see your princess, come to the top of the tower. I'll be waiting. So I'm going to collect that key that will allow me to go to the very top of the castle. But with 50 minutes into the stream, that is the end of the stream. I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who watched. Massive thank you to Chad. Really appreciate that support. By the way, feel free to subscribe to Green Herb Gaming if you already haven't, to be part of the great gaming community. I will sub you back. Thank you, Chad. Thank you so much. I'm actually going to... Strange how sometimes it doesn't let me to... It's not allowing me to go to your channel, but weirdly enough, when I replay the live chat, it does let me go into people's channel. That's strange. But feel free to sub if you already haven't. That would be much appreciated. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Also to Artman as well. And a shout out to some of my lovely subscribers: Pro Chronix Vlogs, L4 Electricity Kid, Epic Kid 23, DLA, Mindpix Gaming, Black Knight the Gamer, Jackson D as well. Please check out. Thank you, Chad, and to you as well. Thank you, Chad. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.